are you?
How are you, man?
Very good. How you doing?
It's all come 8 years.
It's crazy, right?
It's all come down to this.
Can you believe it?
How does that feel for you, honestly? Is it
It's
nuts?
a lot. It's too much.
Yeah?
It's too much to take in. Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
I
I
mean-
can't really process it.
Brother, I mean, this is exciting though, because right, there has been this incredible run of the show, but now also there's gonna be a whole lot more time at home with the family. How are you prepared for the total shift in your life?
Well, Seth Meyers was on our show last night, and he said, "You haven't told your wife that you're leaving the show, have you?" He said, and I said, "Yeah." And he went, "You're insane."
Insane.
He said, "You're mad." He said, He said, "Just tell her you're still doing it. Just leave the house at 10 and come back at 7 and don't know."
Every time.
Yeah, no, it's going to be. Look, we've got a big year of change coming. It's a big. We have there's a lot to
Process.
yeah, and it's going to be, it's everything right now is a little overwhelming, and it's going to continue to be so, I think, until we get home and really feel like we're kind of settled, you know?
I love that you have actually not really processed it yet. I dig that you're still
can.
really in the moment, like really in the thick of things. I mean, this is the last week of shows, is that right?
Yeah, we have 7 shows to go. Yeah, it's crazy.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. It's just, I feel emotional. I feel scared. I feel excited.
Yeah.
I feel all of those things at the same time. I'm just going to miss my friends here so much, and all of it is. It's just really, really is a lot to try and take in and process, you know?
Okay, so I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, last shows,
Yes.
Will Ferrell,
Yes.
Harry Styles,
Yes.
Tom Cruise.
Correct.
How did you call them? You had to call them and just say, "Hey, last week of shows, what's good?"
Well, I sent an email to Will asking if he'd come on. He's always been such a great guest. He's such a brilliant guest. He's so funny. He's wonderful.
Yeah.
And look, Harry's been really struggling.
It's rough life for that kid. Yeah,
that album, man, it just hasn't taken off. And
It's
really
so close sometimes.
And I said
you know?
to him, I said, "Listen,
"What can I do?"
come on, maybe you'll sell some tickets. I just think he needs a leg up.
A little break.
He needs our help.
A break.
No, look, of course, though, Harry said months ago he'd come and do it. I think, I mean, he's staying in, I'm not going to say where he is because people, but like, he's changed his schedule quite drastically to be here for him. We love him for that. Tom Cruise
is jumping out of a plane, I've heard, directly into the stage. You're opening the stage, they've cut a hole in the stage, the last of the show's budget.
You don't really know how close you are to the...
You're kidding.
He's not going to fly into the studio, but there's certainly some flying involved. There's some singing involved. There's a performance aspect. We shot for 2 days with Tom. It was crazy. I kept saying to him the whole time we were there, "You're the only person here who isn't being paid." And he just, I mean, look, he has been the greatest guest we've ever had on the show.
Is that
in
right?
terms of like, look, think about what we've done. Reenacted his film career, jumped out of airplanes. He's flown us in fighter jets. We've done skits in London. And he doesn't have anything to promote. Mission Impossible's not out till the summer.
Exactly.
He was just like, we have to do one more, one last bit. So we have that. We have the last ever Carpool Karaoke, which is
the end of an era, by the way.
The last
you've
one
changed
ever.
car rides for all of us.
The last one ever.
You've also made it so difficult for me to get home on a regular basis. Because filming Carpool Karaoke literally shuts down the street for me to get home. I'm like, bruh, James!
I'm sorry.
Could you get Miley, please, to go? Could you turn right sometimes? Could you make one right?
I'm sorry.
Okay, Harry Styles.
Yes.
On this show, you have done a music video for $300.
Mm-hmm.
You have done Carpool Karaoke.
Yes.
You have also, and then he got a tattoo on this show?
We've done skits. He got the words "late, late" tattooed on his body. Yeah, we did. We've done everything with all the boys from One Direction.
What is one of the things you floated that you knew would never happen with him? Like one of the things you were like, this is outlandish, but
I don't know,
maybe.
Nothing really. He's always been great. Like when my wife went into labor with our 3rd child, which happened around 2 p.m. on a show day, He stepped in and hosted the show. He came back and guest hosted when I took some shows out to when I was filming something else. He's always been amazing in every way. Like, I can't think of a single thing. It's only over like logistics and stuff. It's never
Well, I mean, I guess yeah. If you suggest, hey, what about maybe the late tattooed on your body somewhere, and he says yes, I guess there is nothing really off the table. Like,
well, we're not going to tattoo him again. I don't think that would. I don't think that would happen. Yeah.
Can you just take a look at this wall, please, with me? Like, just over. Is this over the years or is this one season?
I don't really know. This is just over the time. I mean, behind our set down there, there's another 1,000. You know, we've done 1,200 shows. It's roughly 3,000, 4,000 guests have come by the show. You know, it's crazy.
I love the humble flex that you have right here, just right outside. And just in case you ever wondered, like, yeah, you might be a celeb, but this is how I get to work every day. You know what I mean?
Well, we actually only put that up when we saw your watch come in.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Meanwhile, you probably got like 3 or 4,
this
right?
Guy's really flexing. We need to.
You gotta step it up a little bit. Okay, wait. So before I get to the uncensored for the Late Late Show, I want to know. Give me the peak. Give me a peak of your 8 years here, and give me a pit.
Oh God, a pit. We did. We've done so many bad sketches on the show. We actually played some last night. One pit I think was me when I was dressed as a human pinata, being hit with a club by LL Cool J.
Sounds
that
fun.
felt like a low. And then a peak. I don't know.
Just A, not have to be the, just A.
I think driving around Liverpool with Paul McCartney was pretty hard to top as an experience.
Yeah.
I mean, in truth, honestly, on our last day, we have 2 shows on April 27th. We have the primetime special at 10, and then our regular last ever Late Late Show. And there's 2 bits in those shows which I honestly think might be the best things we've done. I think they're the truest. The last Carpool is maybe the best thing it could be one of the best things we've done, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
The way that you just sank down into this emotion.
It's really emotional. It's a really emotional thing to watch, yeah.
Ah, man, I cannot wait. I'm not even gonna ask to spoil it. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay, so we got a little Late Late Show uncensored. I'm gonna do this kind of rapid fire style.
Right,
we're gonna do stories before.
Okay.
We're gonna do stories before. I just wanna turn you so that we don't get you profile. Okay. All right. Guest that made you laugh the most.
Will Ferrell or Jeff Goldblum?
Okay. Guest that made you the most emotional.
Oprah.
Oh. Guest you'd call if you had a last-minute cancellation. Who was the go-to? Always said yes.
Oh, Alison Janney.
We kissed once on the red carpet of the Oscars.
She likes doing that.
It was magic.
She likes doing that.
I'm sorry. Okay, you talked about the last Carpool Karaoke ever. Tell me one song you never got to sing on Carpool Karaoke.
We never got to sing Born in the USA with Bruce Springsteen, which I always thought would be fun.
Bruce, there's still time.
There isn't, Bruce, I'm sorry.
Okay. Favorite Harry? Harry Styles or Prince Harry?
Don't make me choose.
I'm gonna. Right here, right now.
Well, then Styles. Because I know him better. I was at my wedding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and then finally, your favorite Spill Your Guts guest.
Oh, honestly, it was Charlie Booth, because he properly threw up.
I mean,
and carried on.
You have to.
Kept going. He was exceptional value. Yeah, he was amazing. I genuinely threw up, and I was like, dude, we can just stop. He went, no, we're carrying on. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Brother, man, it's so good to see you.
You're the best. I'll miss you, man.
Man, for real. You don't have to miss me.
Soon. I'll see you
I'll
real
come out and
soon.
see you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.